All right, as always, let's dive right into the passage to start. New and interesting research conducted by these people is inspired by their observation that though there have been many studies of the effect of high altitude on blood chemistry, there is a blank studies of the effect on blood chemistry living in locations. Okay, I already know the connection here. Though is a contrast word, so we're contrasting basically the number of studies. There are many studies of one thing, so there is a lack of studies of the effect. So we need something that means like a lack of studies, or there's very few of them, few studies. And so this is where you kind of need to study some vocab. Quarrel means to fight, so we're not fighting about anything. Paucity is a very difficult word, but it is one that kind of fits in that like SAT words category, and it means a lack of something. If there's a paucity of studies, there is a lack of them, there's very few of them, so it fits perfectly. It's much more in this case about knowing the meaning of that word. Profusion means the opposite. That means that there's lots of something. You might also know the word profuse. It has to do with like there being something kind of being given in a large quantity. Verisimilitude, that's one of my favorite words, has nothing to do with this passage, but you can kind of break the word down a little bit. Similitude kind of sounds like the word similar, and veri is kind of like Latin there. It kind of means truth. So it's something that is similar to the truth, right? If something has a high degree of verisimilitude, it might not be true, but it feels true. And so a lot of you might be using like those kind of AI, like ChatGPT, things like that. Those are a lot of times giving you answers that have a high degree of verisimilitude. They might not be factually accurate, but the way they're phrased, they sound kind of real, And so that's kind of an interesting word in modern times because you might not notice that something is false if it has verisimilitude and seems real or seems believable. So it has nothing to do with this, but it's just one of my favorite words. I like the concept. But yeah, you're going to need to study vocab for this new SAT. There will be questions. This is the hard module where the only way to get them is to really know what these words mean. You can understand the sentence perfectly, but if you don't know what the words mean, you're kind of just guessing.